What in the world is going on in the tutoring industry? Do you wonder how to expand your tutoring business? Are you ready to take your tutoring business online? Are you looking to become a better tutor? Get ready for the Tutor Outreach Radio Show hosted by Dr. Alise Holland. This globally syndicated radio show is empowering you to move forward with your tutoring goals to manifest your dreams of building a successful tutoring practice. Coming to you live bi-weekly on Blog Talk Radio, this hit show is tailor-made to help tutors and tutor business owners worldwide. Dr. Alise brings her knowledge, experience, and sense of humor to each show while introducing you to guests from all over the world who are experts in the fields of tutoring, coaching, education, and leadership. Call in with your questions or share some of your own experiences in academia. The Tutor Outreach Radio Show starts now. Here is your host, Dr. Alise.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Tutor Outreach Radio Show. I'm your host, Dr. Alise, and I help tutors and tutor business owners build heart-centered global learning organizations to serve humanity, whether it is in the local community, face-to-face, or online in the field of education. As America's #1 tutor business training company, the Tutor Outreach Group is a professional organization for tutors, teachers, college students, and other small business professionals who want to start either a home-based tutoring business or tutoring company, get clients to grow their tutoring business, improve their tutoring repertoire, gain insight into leading and hiring for a global learning organization, strategically grow their tutoring business based upon their own life purpose. The Tutor Outreach Group provides premium resources and networking opportunities throughout the year. You can find us at www.thetutoroutreach.com. Also, I am available for group coaching through one of my tutoring mastermind groups. Registration is now open for the 2019-2020 tutoring masterminds. In April 2019, I will be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, working with tutors and tutor business owners. And then in July 2019, I will be in San Diego, California. We have already posted our 2020 tutoring mastermind schedule. We will be in Toronto, Canada in July 2020, in Kingston, Jamaica in December 2020. You can see specific dates and register at www.tutoringmastermind.com or on Eventbrite. Come join us for a life-changing experience to help you on your tutoring journey or to just expand your overall brand. If you have questions, call into the show on 646-668-25. You can join us online in our chat room and ask your questions there. If any of this resonates with you or you just want to leave comments, then let us know. Depending on how you are listening in to our show, whether it is on Apple iTunes, Stitcher, Blog Talk Radio, YouTube, or any other digital radio platform, you can leave comments and rate our show. Thank you in advance for your continued support. Today, we are exploring what type of tutor are you? We are not talking about learning styles, but rather strategic tutoring techniques and how you tutor others. As the Bible verse says, count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds. And that can be found in the book of James, chapter 1, verse 2. This Bible verse talks about joy. This is the attitude that should be evident when working with your clients because, in all honesty, they did not have to choose you as their tutoring provider. So you need to be very eager to find out the type of tutor you need to be so that you can help them along their academic journey. Have you really looked at your tutoring strategy with your clients? Whether you are a new tutor or a veteran tutor, it never gets old to determine the type of tutor you need to be in your tutoring sessions. If you are embarking on your first tutoring assignment, boy, you are definitely in for a ride. If you have already conducted some tutoring sessions, then you know what I'm talking about. You are about to use your God-given talents to help individuals from all walks of life in learning situations. In the tutoring profession, you will begin to understand the true meaning of diversity, as everything that is associated helps you broaden your horizons about what it means to work with diverse learners in diverse learning environments. Specifically, I want to emphasize the many ways that you can work with other learners. I'm going to share some food for thought to help you understand why joy is needed to be a bona fide tutor in this century. The process of finding out the type of tutor that you need to be to help your students is crucial in providing data-driven tutoring services. You cannot expect yourself to teach each client the same way using the same old strategies in your repertoire because their learning needs and styles are different. You can learn about the various tutor archetypes, but you need to have a keen sense of what the client's academic needs are as well. The reality is that you will encounter many trials in this fabulous world of tutoring, but you should continue to press on to ensure that your clients have what they need and you continue to strive as a professional tutor. The secret really lies in knowing the type of tutor you are, and this identification process should begin after you learn more about your client's learning needs. You are listening to the Tutor Outreach Radio Show with Dr. Alise. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, I will share with you the 3 types of tutors.
Learn the secrets to awaken your own financial genius. Mark Jackson II has written an Amazon International bestseller, Read Me or Stay Broke. This gripping story does the impossible marvelously. This book entertains and educates the reader. The book transforms the reader with an emotional journey filled with dynamic financial discoveries. In an effort to pay his dying mother's medical bills, Josh has burned the candle at both ends for far too long. In a last-ditch effort to stay afloat, he works even harder while his boss is breathing down his neck. Exhausted and desperate, Josh comes to a simple realization. He is broke and out of options. Until one day, a mysterious woman offers him a challenge. Her company offers him the chance to learn the powerful money secrets of the rich secrets that have built fortunes for centuries but were always hidden from the public. But there's a catch. If Josh can complete the challenge, his mother's bills will be paid in full. Fail, and she will die in death. In his darkest moment, Josh agrees to the challenge. You will learn side by side with Josh as he is exposed to the 7 mentors: savings, debt, credit, taxes, business, stocks, and real estate investing. The 7 keys to wealth building. To save his mother's life, all he needs to do is listen, learn, and apply the secrets from each lesson. Will he be able to learn all the secrets in time? Can he complete the challenge in time to save his mother? This powerful story will keep you on the edge of your seat. You can get your copy on Amazon.com. Do you want to stay connected to Mark Jackson II? You can find him on Facebook under Mark Sweeney Jackson or www.facebook.com/Mark Jackson 2, and Read Me or Stay Broke at www.facebook.com/Read Me or Stay Broke. Mark 2 is also on Instagram under Mark Jackson 2 and Read Me or Stay Broke. Lastly, you can find him on Twitter under @MarkJackson2. What is intellectual property? It's something that you will have to protect when it comes to your learning organization. Innovation and creativity is definitely valued amongst humanity and should be protected. As a result, tutors need a blueprint to follow so that they will do exactly what needs to be done to protect their work and trade secrets for their learning organization. In the #1 source for tutors and tutor business owners, Dr. Holland's Expanding Your Tutoring Business Series, Tutor Consultant, Dr. Holland delivers her field-tested advice so that you can determine what types of intellectual property that will need to be protected, create various types of work agreements for your learning organization, develop a system to maintain records of your intellectual property, build a business plan that will promote data-driven tutoring success, describe the federal laws that impact your tutoring business, implement quality assurance meetings, create an online project management system for your content team, implementing focus groups and market research, disseminating your research for your learning organization, acquire know-how for licensing your intellectual property, and dozens of other strategies you will need to protect your intellectual property. Take a strategic approach to protecting your intellectual property so that you can build a household name in the tutoring industry. You can get your copy of Expand Your Tutoring Business Volume 3, The Blueprint for Protecting Your Learning Organization, on Amazon.com, or submit your book order at orders@iGlobalEducation.com.
We're back on the Tutor Outreach Radio Show with Dr. Alise. We are continuing the conversation about finding out what type of tutor you are or what type of tutors your staff are. These tutoring archetypes can work in either face-to-face, hybrid, or virtual online learning environments. There are 3 different types of tutors that you need to hire for your tutoring business. This is very important because, again, knowing the different types of tutors will allow you to develop an effective instructional plan for your client. So, the 3 types of tutors are the homework tutor, the instructional tutor, and strategic tutor. The homework tutor is the type of tutor who works with students who require constant assistance, especially when doing their homework. Most homework tutors spend about 120 minutes with their students to assist them with all of their homework, and they may work with their students for the entire semester or school year. The homework tutor needs to conduct research on the student's school information in order to help him or her with the program. The information that a homework tutor needs to obtain include the teacher information, assignment calendars, current grade of the students, and other important academic information. Access to this information is crucial because it allows the homework tutor to understand what needs to be done in order to help the student. However, before asking this information, make sure that you have explained the purpose to the parents. Before the tutor can obtain such important information, they need to ask the parents to sign a release form to access the information mentioned. On the other hand, some school districts require only the parents to access the information. This just depends on the situation, guys. It is important that you ask your clients and their parents first for a consent to view the academic records of the student. Moreover, to protect your tutors as well as your business, it is important that you have a written consent form from the clients and their parents, especially if you are dealing with underage students and those with special needs. However, not all parents welcome the idea of giving the tutor a full access to the academic records of their children. If this happens to you, then you have to think about accepting the tutoring position or not. Failure to cooperate from the parents will be a disservice to your students and might also tarnish your reputation as a tutor, whether you're tutoring face-to-face, in-home, mobile, or online. Now, if you are lucky to get clients during the beginning of the school year, you will be responsible in organizing the binder of your students as well as, of course, material in order to make it easier for them to navigate the lessons. As a homework tutor, you need to give your students a good head start in school. One of the responsibilities of a homework tutor is that you should set learning goals for every tutoring session with your student. If you have been a homework tutor to a particular student for some time, then you must have noticed of their improvement. If you have set some type of written agreement in place that focuses on their goals for each tutoring session so that you can go back and refer to it from time to time. As a homework tutor, it is important that you know how to handle your students. Take note that different students have different needs as well as learning abilities. And aside from getting to know your students personally, it's also very important that you get access, again, to the academic records of your students so that you can work out a tutoring program that will benefit him or her. In a way, a homework tutor does far more than just helping students answer their homework, but they are also involved in the academic process of the student. The second type of tutor is the instructional tutor. An instructional tutor plans instruction based on the needs of the students. The tutoring program usually lasts from 6 to 8 weeks or longer. An instructional tutor can work perfectly with students who require minimal assistance and supervision when it comes to doing homework. In fact, an instructional tutor is focused more on developing instructional plans to hone the skills of the student in order to supplement his or her classroom experience. In most cases, a session with an instructional tutor only lasts for 30 minutes or an hour, but this still depends on the type of subject the students need help on. For instance, instructional tutors tend to dedicate more time or more tutoring hours to students who need help in math and science or even foreign language subjects. Unlike homework tutors, an instructional tutor does not spoon feed the students with answers to their homework, but rather help them develop studying skills that will be handy, especially if they seek higher learning. If you are an instructional tutor, it's still crucial that you get the academic information of the students. This will allow you to determine which areas you need to work on for a particular subject. When it comes to conducting a pre-assessment consultation, this will also help you in defining the needs of the student and developing the instructional plan that's tailor-made to the student's needs. The third type of tutor is the strategic tutor. A strategic tutor usually works with students who need assistance for less than a week. As a strategic tutor, it is extremely crucial that you know how to organize the lessons of your clients to give them a clear flow on what they need to do to develop their studying skills. Before taking on any student, it's important to have your student complete the pre-assessment evaluation, as this will give you a better idea of how your student is performing in a particular subject area. Again, it's still important to obtain the school-related information to give you a glimpse on the academic background of your student. In most cases, hiring a strategic tutor works best if the student has a short-term learning goal, such as passing a particular exam or completing a particular school project. Most students who seek last-minute assistance usually hire strategic tutors. Although a strategic tutor works with the student within a short period of time, both the student and the tutor work under pressure. In most cases, being a strategic tutor can be a daunting task, but as long as you know that you have the content knowledge, then it will not feel that way. Tutors consider it a daunting task because you have to meet with your student all the time and you are expected to deliver an output within a short period of time. Although this may be the case if you can help your client be successful in their goals, this is what's going to make you highly in demand and become more of an accomplished strategic tutor. If one of your clients becomes successful with their learning goals, do not forget to write down the strategies that you have used so that you can use them or refine them the next time you take on another client needing assistance of the same exam or learning goal. You can find more information about the various tutor archetypes in my seminal works, the first tutoring book that I wrote, which is Becoming a Better Tutor, a Data-Driven Approach to Tutoring. These three strategic tutoring techniques are geared for K through 12 learners. I outlined these tutoring archetypes with some scenarios and reflective questions to really help you apply these archetypes in your own tutoring practice. Also, I found in research 3 additional archetypes that apply mainly to college level tutoring sessions and have shared that with you as well in the book. If you have questions, call into the show on 646-668-2562, or you can join us online in our chat room and ask your questions there. If any of this resonates with you or you just want to leave comments, then let us know. Depending on how you are listening in to our show, whether it is on Apple iTunes, Stitcher, Blog Talk Radio, YouTube, or any other digital radio platform, you can leave comments and rate our show. It's time for a break. You are listening to the Tutor Outreach Radio Show with Dr. Alise. When we come back, I will share some messages from the Spirit and angels with you. Stay tuned.
In today's global economy, tutoring is beginning to get the respect and recognition it deserves. Tutoring can be a rewarding field for stay-at-home moms, retired workers, and people with technical skills. Due to budget cuts, high teacher-student ratios, and the No Child Left Behind NCLB Act, it's also an area that is booming for classroom teachers, whether they want to try tutoring in the classroom or start their own private tutoring practice. With these type of tutoring opportunities, it is crucial to have a blueprint to follow so that individuals can start out with good information and build a reputation as an educator that delivers data-driven results. In the #1 source for tutors and tutor business owners, Dr. Holland Johnson's Becoming a Better Tutor, a data-driven approach to tutoring, tutor consultant, Dr. Holland delivers her field-tested advice so that you can find your tutoring niche and predict your chances for success as a tutor, market your tutoring practice to attract clients, apply the Dr. Holland Johnson's tutoring framework for effective tutoring sessions, apply the Dr. Holland Johnson's in-class tutoring method, conduct tutoring consultations and master tutoring interviews, determine the type of tutor in which you'll need to be for clients, accurately track your client's progress, acquire know-how for starting and managing your tutoring practice, and dozens of other strategies you will need to be successful in the tutoring industry. Take a data-driven approach to either tutoring in the classroom or building your tutoring practice to help your clients. By putting new strategies and proven methods in your toolkit, you'll quickly find the path that leads to becoming a better tutor. You can get your copy of Dr. Holland Johnson's Becoming a Better Tutor, a data-driven approach to tutoring, on Amazon.com, or submit your book order at orders@iglobaleducation.com.
We're back on the Tutor Outreach Radio Show with Dr. Alise. While we were on break, I intuitively selected postcards from the Spirit using the Colette Baron Reed system. Let me share them with you. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire. Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. Guys, this was a very powerful message because, we are living in times of where, we're being called to heal, not only in our personal lives, in our love lives, but also in our professional lives. I talk with a lot of people from around the world, and, everybody is having hard times. Some people are, especially in the education industry, they're employed, but they're not being offered teaching contracts. So many of them are, trying to figure out, what should they do and things of that nature. I always encourage people to, forgive, keep a positive attitude, because that means that sometimes when a door is being closed, you have to know and believe that God is going to open another door. And the door that is going to be opened is usually something better than what you had before. It could be that it's time for you to now move on to a different area, a different position. And for some people, it could be their own business because they have learned the life lessons, the required skills that were necessary in that particular role. So forgiveness is definitely something about, not condoning the past, but being grateful and holding space and allowing yourself to have and feel those feelings, but to make sure that you release them and really focus on moving forward. 2 numbers came up in this meditation, and those numbers were the number 66 and the number 5. The number 66 deals with healing. And typically when I see the number 66 come up in a meditation, guys, this basically means it's a time to focus on your healing abilities and being of service to others. You are being encouraged to expand your understanding of the healing arts and the many different ways to heal, okay? This could be through Reiki, physical therapy, nursing, counseling, life coaching, whatever path you choose. It's time to set the wheels in motion. You're being called to really understand that you may need to receive some of those things to help shift any stagnant or toxic energy that's around you. You absorb energy and you store it, guys, from other people, electrical equipment, any and every illness and trauma in your surroundings and your own negative thoughts and emotions. That's how you absorb and store energy, guys. So, it's very important for you to protect your energy field. When you are finding yourself around negative people, if you're feeling, sick every time you are around that type of energy, that's your body's natural way of letting you know that, something needs to change. So it's important to clear your aura regularly to elevate your health and your well-being and just your overall quality of life. The affirmation that is typically associated with the number 66 is, as I heal myself and others, I raise the vibration of the world. I'm going to say that again. As I heal myself and others, I raise the vibration of the world. The number 5 came up, and the number 5 deals with change. When I see this number in a meditation, guys, it just indicates that it's a time of expected and unexpected change. When anything can happen, and usually does. You are being encouraged to think of your life as an adventure in which exciting opportunities could appear at any moment, rather than fearing the unfamiliar and unknown. You are urged to embrace expansion, movement, and change. This is a time to go with the flow and open yourself to opportunities that will improve your quality of life. Anything is possible, and the wheels are set in motion, so be sure to play your part by moving closer to your dreams. You may be called upon to make changes in your mindset, relationships. This could be personal, love, or business, residence, lifestyle, or career. Whatever a shift is needed to serve your greater good, it is time to broaden your horizons and re-spark your passion for life. So when it comes to improving your current situation, you're being encouraged to, flow with change. Don't resist it. Don't fight against it. Procrastination, resistance, and fear only take you out of alignment. So surrender yourself to the opportunities that are about to be presented to you. Trust that you're being divinely loved and guided, and you will be shown the way. An affirmation that can help you with this is, I accept and surrender to the changes that improve my quality of life. I accept and surrender to the changes that improve my quality of life. So, there's no secret that I communicate with the angels, guys. Archangel Michael came through with a prayer for you, and I definitely want to make sure that I leave this with you. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong is the overall message. And a prayer to help you with that is, I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear toward others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. So some additional wisdom that can kind of help you in relationship, guys. And when I speak of relationships, I am talking about relationships holistically, whether it's in family, personal, love, and especially business. Control over my own thoughts, something that you do need to know. You can find yourself in an endless loop where you explain that you feel negative because of the negative behavior of someone else. But if instead you take control of your own emotions and you think an improved thought because it feels better to do so, you can turn it around. You have no real control of what anyone else is doing with their vibration or with their action for that matter. But you have complete control over your own thoughts, vibrations, emotions, and point of attraction. So, guys, take care of your energy. And remember that, you cannot control someone else. Or, if you are having issues with your supervisor or the leadership team, you cannot control those actions, guys. The only thing that you have control over is you and how you respond. So, make sure that you are staying in a state of gratitude and that you are staying focused and knowing that you have a purpose, you matter, and always make sure that you're doing what's best for everyone involved, including yourself. If you would like to work with me, Dr. Holland, you can go to my Tutoring Mastermind's website, www.tutoringmastermind.com, and register for my next upcoming 2019-2020 Mastermind in either Florida, California, Canada, or Jamaica. If you have any tutoring questions, then join us in one of our Facebook groups, and you can find that information at our Facebook page, the Tutor Outreach Group. We love having active group members. If this episode resonated with you, subscribe to our radio show, leave comments, let us know how it resonated with you, and share out this episode, guys, to family, friends, colleagues, and coworkers. We love hearing from our listeners. Thank you in advance for your continued support. Join us every second and fourth Tuesdays of the month at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For the next episode on the Tutor Outreach Radio Show, we will have a special guest, number one, personal safety expert and self-defense instructor, Master Pete Canavan, sharing strategies on protecting yourself from threats, whether it is in person or online in settings such as college campuses and just overall personal safety. This is an episode that you don't want to miss. Stay tuned. I wish you and your family much prosperity, joy, peace, abundance, love, and all of the fruits of the Spirit as you travel into the new year. Please make sure that your intentions are positive throughout the year. It's the flow and integrity of your heart that truly matters when you are doing something for others as well as yourself. Gratitude, grace, and compassion will take you places in life. So keep that with you as you travel on your life's journey in the new year. Remember, you are loved, you are valued, and you are competent. Have a great week, and I'll see you back here next time.
You've been listening to the Tutor Outreach Radio Show, hosted by Dr. Alise Holland. This hit show comes to you live every second and fourth Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern on Blog Talk Radio. Each show is empowering you to move forward with your tutoring goals to manifest your dreams of building a successful tutoring practice. If you've missed any part of this show or want to find out more about Dr. Holland, visit thetutoroutreach.com. That's thetutoroutreach.com.